Rafman. Rafman. Hello, testing the microphone. Testing the microphone. Testing the microphone. Hello, is it working? Is it working?
Hello, God. It's outside the comments.
And they're not paying tax. They say they are and they are taxing
You need to pull out all top. No sleep. Hello, Sibe. Come back. Sleep. Let's go. This sound judge. Please.
You talk now. What do I have? Disengage them. What I put them back. You understand? Like this.
Hello, test the microphone. 1 2 1 2 3 1 2. Test the microphone. Viewers all over the world, you're welcome to another edition of this program, Bystanders at Newstains on Flip TV, your number one online newspaper review program. All right, we have stories on the front pages of Nigerian papers, and we'll be reviewing it with our reviewers that are presently at the newsstand with us today. We appreciate you for always keeping in touch with us all the time. Thank you very, very much. Quickly to what we have on the front pages of the Daily Sun newspaper. Important stories here, important ones. Nigerians to pay more tax. Nigerians to pay more tax. Nigerians to pay more tax. That's what we have on the front page of Daily Sun. The follow-up story as federal government announces plans to increase tax to GDP by 18%. We will end over over reliance on borrowing, says TINUBU, the president of the country. We will end over reliance on borrowing, says TINUBU. Sorry, we will end over reliance on borrowing, says TINUBU. That was a mistake. I'm so sorry. On to the next one. Down the paper, we have President meets OKONJO IWEALA. Pet over economy. TINUBU aware of suffering of Nigerians, says WTODG. That's what OKONJO IWEALA is saying on the front page of Daily Sun. Ministerial list. Reps Deputy Speaker joins senators in seeking more slots for Southeast. On ministerial list, Reps Deputy Speaker joins senators in seeking more slots for Southeast. Senate transmits confirmed list of 45 ministerial nominees to TINUBU. Let's move down to the Vanguard newspaper. What's the Vanguard saying this morning? The crucial one here. TINUBU committed to improving citizens' welfare. That's what OKONJO IWEALA has said here. TINUBU committed to improving citizens' welfare. On strike, Nigerians are dying. Federal government begs doctors. Nigerians are dying. Federal government begs medical doctors. All right, role of a strong and independent judiciary in the nation. That's what Afe Babalola has now said here. And a sad story that came up yesterday. The founder of Fountain of Life Ministry, talking about Pastor Taiwo Odukoya, is gone. Died at the age of 67. Died at the age of 67. Pastor Taiwo Odukoya dies at 67. We express our condolence to the family of the deceased, and we pray God gives you the fortitude to bear the loss. All right, Raphael, good morning to you.
Good morning, Mike.
How you doing?
I'm fine, Mike. How do you see the atmosphere this morning?
Very, very
cloudy.
Cloudy.
Even I thought it would have, it would rain, but here we are.
But it's still gonna rain.
I think so. But let me tell you, Mike.
Okay.
I would like to acknowledge our viewers. Thank you, Mr. Dunlade, Taiwo. Thank you, Derek. With respect to your criticism. Thank you to Nigeria. Will not be seeing you anymore. Thank you, Derek. You ask me complex questions. You criticize me. Funigas, I'm not seeing you again. Chima, Udeze. Where are you, Agachima? Where are you guys? People like what this man? John Onochie from Obunika, Anambra State. We come from the same ancestral background. Igwedo. My brother in Igwedo. I've not been seeing you anymore. Thank you, Fola Shades. Mommy Vera. Thank you, Mama Nkechi. Mommy Israel in America. Chi Mbono. We are thanking you guys that are so consistent watching this program. We are thanking people like Kelly, Udabala, all of you. Lucky from Greece, Lucky from America. We are thanking all of you. Adeze, we are thanking you guys. You guys, I say kudo because your viewership is the reason why we are excelling on this platform. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much, Raphael, for appreciating the viewers across the globe. And the viewers, we also say kudos to you for always joining us on this platform. And we'll keep supporting you the way you are also keep supporting. We'll keep dishing out good news,
to you
authentic
all.
ones to you guys all over the world. Raphael, it's another story. Yeah, let's start with the sad development that took place yesterday. Pastor
Odukoya. Oh, what a story. Let me just piece it down for you, Mike, and for others. Odukoya met his wife, Bimbo Odukoya, the woman that is specialized, whose gift from God is just to treat issue, to meddle between husband and the wife. That's a gift. He met her late wife, Odukoya, that died on plane crash. So Soliso plane crash at airport, in River State like that. The plane was coming from Abuja. The only PA that survived in that crash, the girl has sailed all over the world. Very, very rare to see a plane crash survivor. So let me tell you, he died yesterday, but the sad story was that after Bimbo died in 2005 on plane crash, the children were advising Baba, Odukoya, the late, marry another person. Baba said, no, I love my wife. I met her, we met in the school, in the university.
But he eventually married another person.
Yes. The children pressurized him. This man said, no, I love my wife in the sense that I was the first man she knew until death. Man, so emotional. This man keep on staying single until, the children prevailed on him and they married his second wife. Sad enough, the second wife died of cancer. Oh, this man has been badly devastated over the years. So many problems, so much problem. Oh my God, he went through a lot. I think what I got to say here is that God Almighty will accept his soul. The soul of this man, I believe, is going to repose on the bosom of our father Abraham.
And many are wondering why this took place, and some have even said that the man had, just like you said, that the man had been passing through a lot over the years before his death. Don't you think the tragedy surrounding that man?
Yes, you see what? Let me tell you. What happened was that Bimbo Odukoya, his wife, Pastor Bimbo's death, devastated this man over devastation. To the extent that since Bimbo died 18 years ago, Odukoya, her husband, has never gotten himself. That man has never been himself. Because I could remember when I just saw him on the front page of newspaper. He was overmachiated. I mean lean, so thin. Do you understand? He looked like a moon that was not fed well. A moon that was sparingly fed. You know the moon? When the moon appeared for the first time on earth, he looked like a ring. My brother, this man was devastated by his wife's death. And since then, he has never been himself. And since then, he only preferred Bimbo. And when it mattered worst, the children prevailed on him. And he did the needful. Here we are today. No Bimbo, no Odukoya's second wife, that stepmother to those children left behind by Bimbo.
And the man himself too.
Baba, Oga, Pastor Bimbo, the founder of Fountain of Life Church, I think. They are the founder from where Chris Okotie come from where the general overseer of Revival Assembly Church, and Buko, that's where they all came from. I'm telling you, it's a tragedy.
Big tragedy.
Yes, very big tragedy.
Now let's move down to another one here. Should you call this a tragedy or a good development? Now, from Asiwaju Bola Ahmed Tinubu, under Tinubu's administration, Nigerians should brace up for more taxation.
So let me tell you, Tinubu thinks he's gonna run Lagos State the way, run federal government of Nigeria the way he run Lagos State. There's no how you can compare state level to federal level. There's a way states are structured. There's a way federal are structured. See, let me tell you, the much more taxation you are talking about includes if you have a building or compound in Lagos, anywhere in Nigeria, and they happen that your father dies. Listen good. I'm just sending this information across to you. I want you to be communicating with me. And it happens to your father that your father dies. Before you bury your father in Sokoto, you will go to the tax office. They will give you paper, and you must pay money before you bury your papa. Okay? See, when this was, made known to Nigerians, Hausa man said, Shege Obanka. That's what they were saying to Tinubu. Igbo man, he no go bury him and papa in his father's compound. He go obtain paper from local government. And if you pay 1,000 today, next 2 years, it go be like 3,000. And so it increases. That's Nigerian problem. Okay, look at what's going on in Lagos today. Sanwo-Olu, in conjunction with Tinubu has made it possible that every motorist, every car, every movable automobile, anything automobile in Lagos State should be paying 1,000 every year. Mike, don't you think that in 3 years to come, it might change to 3,000? If you have 2 cars, you will pay 2,000. If you have 14 cars, 14,000 naira yearly, annually. Are you listening to me? This kind of tax-based economy can't go well with federal, because federal is bigger than states. If he extended it more to federal level, Nigerians are going to suffer. He should embrace riot, not protest. If you run Lagos as your handkerchief inside your pocket, Anambra can never be your handkerchief. Anambra can never be a handkerchief in Tinubu's pocket. No, because that is a separate state. Run federal as the way federal should be, but minimize your hand. The way you minimize the hardship, minimize how stringently you hold on. Losing a lot, losing a bit, losing your tight a bit, because you can't tighten up your hand over federal the way you tighten up your hand over Lagos State. Because Lagos State is still a state. We know that the economy of this state is bigger than most West African countries. But Nigeria, you see, is bigger than Lagos State. And Nigeria is bigger than one man. He should loosen up a bit. That's not how to. If you dictate to Lagos, you can't dictate federally. You can become a dictator in Lagos State, you can't become a dictator in Sokoto, Kanu, to all these regions. It will bring kata. Are you listening to me? There should be trouble everywhere. We don't have to. See, a tax-based economy should do what? Return the whole money taxpayers paid. All the taxpayer fund should be returning to the government coffers. Single account. Because I know, as Tinubu has taken over now, there will be accounts all over Nigeria. Account this, account A, okay, account, Joy Bokwe account, what's the name of this man? Raphael Transplant account. Everybody, account. Lucky account. Mike, the more we pay taxes, we don't see it. Okay, look at Lagos now. And even we are with world-class camera. We should have been filming to you, coming all over Oba. You will see that Oba is gone. Go to Agege is gone. No road again. The whole road links. Where are the money people, taxpayers are paying?
Presently, we are owing debts.
We are owing debts.
The president needs money, to run his administration.
Jesus
he needs
Lord.
Money to run, to execute some projects.
And you are preparing to go and fight Niger. You are now ECOWAS chairman. We are owing money. You are basing on tax, and we are fighting Niger. Russia is coming. You say you are quarreling Russia that we are going to Niger. Mike, let me tell you. Let us forget this idea of believing these people. I don't believe anybody again. I don't believe a PC government anymore. Their lies are too much. Their lies are so pathological that it runs as fast as Sinifa. Where is Lai Mohammed? Lai Mohammed must retain his post. I don't know the reason why. Tinubu allowed Lai Mohammed to go. He must retain his post so that these lies could be well painted. For us to buy it. Even Nigerians without, Nigerians in diaspora should be buying all these lies. I don't think there is a lie expert in this administration.
Now, let me move down to what we have on at the comment section. We have Stop and Chop saying that, Raphael, that is normal practice. It's called property tax. Just that Tinubu doesn't know how to implement things.
Thank you so much. Chop, I chop. Is that your name? Chop.
Stop chop.
Stop chop. Do you know one thing? I know, I'm aware of how taxation goes on in Europe, America, Asia, and other advanced countries in Africa like Egypt, Southern Africa, and the rest of them. I know. But what I'm trying to say is what is causing, worrying me. See, I said, where are those tax money? Oga chop. See, if you pay those tax from now till 300 years, the money are Ghana. Oh, which English I want to use again. They are cornering the money into their private purses. That's what I'm saying. Not that taxation is not good, but when you pay tax, the tax you paid should be used for infrastructure, for the benefit of the citizens, for the benefit of everybody. When you pay tax in the UK, you can see it that you are paying tax. What about tax evasion? Chop. Tax evasion. We don't know the meaning in Nigeria. Tax evasion. Yes, I think that's the term. In the United States, there are some good percentage of tax you paid in America that will be given to you on November, December. percentage will go to you. I'm telling you, they give you the money. We don't know that. They know. Tinubu knows. Buhari will not go to school. Maybe he doesn't know. He didn't know. See, Tinubu knows. Tinubu lived in America. So, Oga Tinubu, how much is the tax evasion or whatever they call it that they recover in America? They gave it to people that pay taxpayers in America. Some good percentages towards ending of the year. Every year they receive this tax something percentage. It's for them. Okay, you that employ somebody like a barber that is having 2 assistants in his barbering shop in America. America give you up to $3,000 every year because you are helping them to employ their citizens. We don't have it here. Even if we do, such money will be what? Cornering to private purses. So anybody that is paying tax here is a mugu moron because you don't know what is going on with the money. And we should initiate an agency that will be knowing, asking government, give us account of what you use taxes Nigerians are paying for. Anybody that is being elected in any exalted offices like senators, there should be an agency from where the citizens in that constituencies are visited every week. Oga, what has come to our constituency? Tell us. The project we are having now. Give an account. But there's nothing like that. What happens here is, oh yes, member, hey, Baba Senator, Agbawo, the idiot will spend 10 naira, throw 10 naira, all of us will be scrambling for 10 naira. He will go home with his wife and children and be enjoying himself. So, chop, chop, we know that tax is good. Stop, chop. Chop, chop. Stop, chop. Stop, chop. Stop, chop. Stop. Tax is good. I know. But what we are saying is that the money is not going through the right channel. They punch up. Chop, chop. They puncture it. Kule, don't come here to interrupt us.
Continue what you're saying.
So let me tell you, Mike, you find out that the money, let me give you an instance. Just, I want to create an exemplary something. This money will be flowing in a pipe towards the right channel as the taxpayers has paid, dole out the money. But along the line, they will go and puncture the pipe. From there, the money will be flowing and escaping. Man, let me tell you, we form all manner of platform within the government bodies to siphon Nigerians. I'm telling you the truth. Any platform that come up in Lagos State, property identification problem, land use, what do you call it again? CFO. Now, thief is a platform because before I know the cost of CFO. Now, if you have 20 million, you can't pay CFO in Lagos State. And they have come out with the idea that the houses we build in Lagos, if we get like 100 years, oh my God. Sorry is your name. Lagos State will acquire the building. That policy is killing. That policy is what's killing. It is a dictatorial policy. He dictates to Lagosians, but Tinubu is not going to dictate to Nigeria. Mike, I think I'm going to pause here because you think I will be staying here talking. No. They are not listening because had you been, they are listening. This man could have been the richest here. They would be giving him millions. Kula is supporting this government. But they are not listening. Kula has been saying anything. Kula is saying all manner of things. Nobody knows him. Nobody knows you. Nobody knows you.
It's about propaganda.
Nobody knows you. See.
It's about propaganda.
Okay. Give me a chance.
Tinubu did not win the election. He sent Tinubu, now you are advising that how he's going to go about tax reform. So what do you mean? When you said he's not your president, and you are still, key him. And I was just telling someone now, OKONJO himself, what did OKONJO say? Tinubu committed to improve citizens' welfare. It's only an illiterate that will not know how to. It's only an illiterate. That's
what did you say, Lucky? What did you say?
What do you expect him to say?
Now, what does that got to do with?
What
does that got to do with?
My table.
What are you contributing? What are you contributing? What are you contributing on the economy of the country as you have? Are you a parasite? Are you a parasite?
Tinubu invited IWEALA to beg him, to beg the European people and the West to forgive, to remove debt. But that is it. That's why he invited him. He want to this Lagos Wajo again. Because we will not agree.
Invited over the
so for them to go and beg all the European people to forgive our debt. That's the reason why he invited him. But let me tell you, IWEALA has to be very careful.
So let me tell you. Viewers, as you see me, I don't go along playing propagandum or propaganda. See, what I'm saying here has nothing to do with a propagandum. Listen, you can lead horses to the stream to drink water, many of them, but you can't force all of them to drink water. When Tinubu stole Obi's mandate, they call him what? President Abi? Who am I to say he's not president? All I know, personal opinion, to me as I'm concerned, I won't address him as Mr. President. I always call him Tinubu only until court proving it. It's only court that will proving it that Tinubu wins election. So let us wait until time. After court's hearing, which you know who is who. And from right here, right now, Mike, this juncture, I said thank you to
Thank
more.
you so much. Thank you very much.
After call, you not call him president.
Anyway, it's been said that a country that does not pay tax cannot
My brother,
grow.
you see, the
And
problem
the
is
president
that
has said it that
we have been paying taxes. Okay, I want to ask you a question. What is our benefit? We have been paying taxes. Let me give you an example. One car, for you to know we have been paying taxes. If you bought a vehicle, are you getting me? Vehicle license, you pay. Roadworthiness, you pay. Insurance, you pay. Don't you know insurance now is 15,000 naira insurance in a car? Vehicle license, roadworthiness, just one car, you pay more than 5 things. Is that not taxes? House rent, they still collect taxes. Many things. Taxes. My brother, leave that one. Nigerians are Mugu. Anyway, let me introduce myself. My name is Lucky Ayaguna Edono Lagos. I'm proud of my Edo where I come from. My brother, chop and chop. Everybody, Taiwo. You know, say, here would make this happen. You see, I wish the way the people who are outside, who are living outside, the way they listen to us, trying to comment, Nigerians are listening like that. Must have gone far. Let them listen. That what we are saying here is the truth, my brother. What's the latest? Thank you very much.
now the latest is, let's talk about the sad development, the bad news we heard yesterday about Taiwo, Odukoya.
I was not here yesterday.
Oh, okay, you didn't hear?
No, I was not here yesterday.
No, he's dead. He's gone.
Eh?
Yeah, he's gone.
Wait, say wait.
He's gone.
Taiwo?
No, not Taiwo of Flip
Okay,
TV. I'm not
I
talking
know.
about you. I'm talking
No.
about the founder of Fountain of Life Church.
Oh, Life Church.
Yeah, the husband to the late
Yes.
Bimbo Odukoya.
Yes. Oh, that time.
Yes.
What do you expect? Let me tell you, in that area, I can't query God. Nobody can query God. God knows why it happened. So I told you my pastor died young. My pastor died at the age of 60. General Overseer like that. Last 2 years, it was the turn of most of the General Overseer who left, like TB Joshua, Agboli, my own pastor. A lot of pastors gone. Where? Can't query that. Because the kind of life we are living in Nigeria here is so hard. Thinking, frustration, and all that thing. You know how many people die every day? So many people are dying everywhere. And in the US now, better now. Anyway, they will dollars and pounds will help him there. But what I'm saying is that I've condoled to the family and the church member. That is it. Now, the tax. Yes. I saw my brother when he was analyzing per tax. See, we are going to have a big problem. Mostly Lagos and the federal.
Because many people are now saying that with the present challenges Nigerians are faced with, bringing up tax.
I just told you now.
At this point in time,
just if you bought a car, inside that car, you pay an insurance 15,000. Then you pay roadworthiness 5,000 plus. Then you not pay depend the car so. Then you not pay vehicle license. You get me? In one vehicle, that is tax. The house rent, many things. You rent a house. You get me? You pay agent. You pay agreement. It's left for government to meet all those who are collecting this agent. This is what you pay. It's taxes. So many things. Now, what is the government giving to us? Nothing. Only road. Every day, every government road. Where is the road? Look everywhere now. Take a camera and go around. You walk by everywhere. No road. I don't understand me. What is our benefit? In America, they pay taxes. They saw what they are using for. Electricity, so many things. Water.
Tangible things.
I want to ask you, you want to pay tax? The water borehole I did, or landlord, they are not giving me water to pay tax. You see, before you do that, you should sit down, do something that will make me to pay the taxes. And even the taxes, ask a question under Buhari. The money you collected, where is it? Tinubu should go, he should tax all these big people. I don't understand me. He should tax all these Ikoyi. He should go to Ikoyi. All these big men who are building houses, he should tax them. I don't understand me. He should go to Lekki, go to BGC, go to Mole. Not all these people who are living in one room, like me living in one 2 room. Yeah, you come and tax me again. And also don't forget how many people working in Nigeria. How many people? It's good to call you on this. Into. He should check himself. Go and see how Tinubu built in Ikoyi there. Body law. Bigger than the one he lived before. Go and see. From end to the water. How much he's going to pay? He should start for himself. Yes. He should start. Tinubu should start from the home. Start all these commissioner, Minister Akpabio, all these people who didn't win election. Betas. Me. How much I get about they talk here? Better. How much? See, when you want to, let me tell you, he's going to have a problem. Okay. The way he started this government, you have not even formed your cabinet. You are teaching out of order. And what of when the minister come? Okay, which policy that minister will bring? You have not even formed your government. Oh my God. We blame Buhari that I said Buhari didn't go to school, Buhari is something right, all this. Now you come, and you tell me, like what Raf said, can't call you a president of the judgment. Why don't you do things right so that people be very happy?
Now, Jacob is saying something here. It's good to pay tax if the tax you paid are used to provide infrastructures like good roads and constant electricity. But what you see in Nigeria is the tax is cornered into those in power pockets. Very
yes,
good one.
Yes.
That,
yeah.
You know,
I said that. That's what I'm saying.
And you said it. That.
Yeah, my brother. You see
the benefits
you are
of
here
the tax we are paying.
as a man that understand you live here. You know what is going on. I'll give you an example. If you want to, let's show example. Lagos State people pay tax. Ask yourself, where the only road, the same road. Look at what they pack. Look everywhere. Look at what they don't do with about that prayer money. See, they cannot even clean the gutter. Where is the money going? Tinubu should start from the ministry first, not this agency. Start with them first. Go to Ikoyi. Have you been to Ikoyi? My brother, look at the mansions. And why we are suffering inside here. Go and tell you, I don't say you should not tax. Go and let it start from himself first.
Of course, you should be paying tax.
Yes. Let's open it. Let it start for himself. All these houses he has, cars everywhere. Like the way Buhari went to his house and saw car. Buhari asked him, are you selling cars? If they are taxing one car, I don't know, 10 million for a house, those baby cars, Tinubu won't pack all these 100 cars in the house. So he should start for himself first, so that other people follow suit. And again, in America, where they pay taxes, the government will provide things first. If you provide the electricity, there is no way Nigeria will not pay. Are you getting me? You increase fuel, you remove subsidy. Nigeria paid. They manage. Now you went back again and said you remove second. Do you remove this 2 times? I don't understand. So something is wrong. I don't know what's wrong with our government. I don't understand. They just come and bring foreign politics in America and bring without putting things in place. That is to tell you, say, now, inviting IWEALA to come and do what?
I think that will make a very good impact. You know,
let me tell you something.
In his administration.
That woman is very wise. Tinubu think he want to use one way to invite him so that he can beg the West and the European they should forgive our debt. That's what he's trying to do. I don't think he's going to work under him.
To improve Nigeria's economy.
I don't think which improve. The one they did before, the one the European they forgive what happened. Then Buhari borrowed a lot of money. But Tinubu should ask Buhari, that money you borrow, the money you collected for all these looters, where is the money? They should ask questions after some, not touching all these poor people. Otherwise, anarchy will come. I won't tell you lie. People are angry. And Nigerians are angry. Why don't you, before you do that, make our naira strong? Do something that will make people will say, yes, even though you didn't win the election, they didn't like you, do something that people will happy. Are you getting me? How much from Lagos to Benin now, you know how much? Just flight, you know how much? It's very expensive. Economy, okay, you said you are the Messiah, you want to make Nigeria work. You are now, to Lule, you know what you call Lule? That's the language you use for Buhari to Lule, let me tell you. Now, he has gone down. He should do something that will make Nigeria say, yes, this is our president, we post. Not going to want to go and fight Niger. When you have Russia, you have Russia, you have Russia, you have North Korea, united to make sure that. I was thinking Tinubu has started the war.
I don't think he will be going into war with them.
I was thinking he has started the war. Why is he going back? He should go and try it, not to fight Buhari, not to fight all these Niger people. Don't forget, half of the north they are Niger. So anyway, I want to thank my brother Chop Taiwo. But if I don't mention your name, forgive me, pardon me. God bless you. Philip TV is back again.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Michael is here. Good morning to you, Michael. Despite the fact that we have a cloudy weather, we're still here. We need to do it very, very briefly. We need to make it snappy. OKONJO IWEALA met the president, IWEALA met TINUBU yesterday. One of the reasons she came on board was to discuss with the president over the present situation of the country. The economy of Nigeria is dwindling, and we need to do something very, very, very fast. She has said that she's aware of the sufferings of the masses, and I believe something good will come out if OKONJO works alongside IWEALA. What do you think?
Yes, it's a good development that OKONJO IWEALA met with the president, and basically I think their discussion was along job creation, women empowerment generally. So I think if there's anything we need as fast as possible now is massive creation of job, which the leadership of Ashwaji TINUBU is already working with OKONJO IWEALA to bring on board. And I think it's a good development. I hope it comes as fast as possible so that a lot of our teaming youth can get engaged and be productive, and that begin to reflect on the economy of our nation.
Now, on to the next one. I believe you heard the story. Odukoya is gone. How do you feel about it? What condolence would you extend to the family of the deceased?
My profound condolence to the entire Odukoya family, to the entire body of Christ in general, to Fountain of Life Church, of which Pastor Odukoya Taiwo was the senior pastor and the man in charge of that ministry. Condolence to Pentecostal Fellowship of Nigeria. Condolence to Christian Association of Nigeria. And the body of Christ at large is the general, as I want to call him, left yesterday. We take solace in the fact that he has gone to be with the Lord. As Christians, we do not mourn as any other person do, because of the hope that we have that he slept in the Lord, and we rise in Christ, and that is the encouragement, that is the hope, and that is with faith that we have in God.
Thank you so much. Now, moving on to another development in the country, the president has said, our federal government has said that our Nigerians are to pay tax very, very, very soon. The countries of the world, they'll pay tax. And there are concerns raised about Nigeria, when it comes to taxations. Citizens have complained that some of the things they say they use this money for are not visible. People don't see it. They don't understand what this money, these taxes are being used for. Now, what advice would you give to the government? And at this point in time where we are facing an excruciating situation, how do you think the government will go about taxation? And if there is need to get taxes from the citizens, in what way do you think the government should implement it that the citizens will have confidence in them?
Thank you very much. I think taxation itself is not evil, it's not bad. But as you said, what is being used for is what we all as Nigerians must be interested in. He talked about the fact that we cannot continue to tax investment. I listened to him yesterday, that the nation cannot continue to tax investment. That what that translates to is that we must be productive as a nation. It is when people are engaged that you can begin to look for what to tax in them. You cannot tax a man that is unemployed. That means government is planning to ensure that there is enough for people to be engaged with, both in the formal and informal sector, so that we can have a lot of people within the tax brackets, those that are taxable. So I believe it's a step in the right direction when a lot of people are engaged in productive ventures. Then they become taxable, and I think that is good for the nation.
Yeah, there's a move, and that move I think is a laudable one. We talked about it yesterday, that the South is being marginalized in the ministerial list, and we have reps, deputy speaker joins senators in seeking more slots for Southeast. Now, is it a good development? And would you call this government a government that would, run an inclusive style of leadership?
There is no better way to go about it. It's all about our country, it's all about Nigeria. And if we know that the southeastern part of the country and the people there are Nigerians, then there is no other way to go about things than to make them feel that they are Nigerians by being included in the cabinet evenly. Things must be evenly distributed. No region should be exempted, so to speak, so that that sense of belonging can be there for everyone, and they don't begin to feel that they are not loved, they are not wanted, they are not needed. And these are some of the things that spark agitations in certain quarters, when people feel neglected, when people feel they are out of the game. Then they begin to plan survival strategies, and that brings up agitations here and there. But when people are brought on board and when people are made to be included in governance, then the sense of belonging becomes clearer, and I think it's a good development for our nation.
Thank you so much, Michael. I really appreciate you.
Many thanks, my brother.
All right, thank you so much. Nii, good morning to you. Mr. Mike, how are you doing?
I'm very well.
It's been
Good
a while.
morning. Yeah.
Quickly to the sad story before we continue. Taiwo Bukoya.
The Living Faith, if I'm not mistaken, I think is the founder, right?
Yeah, the founder.
Well, they say there's one debt everybody owes, and that's debt, right? Nobody will live this life alive. Everybody will have their day, and of course they'll get to their bus stop. I think he died as a fulfilled man. I think 70, right?
67.
67. Yeah, he died as a fulfilled man. I believe we must have seen his grandchild. I mean, God blessed him in all ramifications, and I think it's a call for celebration. So I think, may his soul rest in perfect peace.
May his soul rest in perfect peace. Now, there were fears now about TINUBU running the country, Nigeria, like Lagos State. And many people, due to that fact, or based on that fact, never wanted to vote for Asiwaju Bola Ahmed Tinubu because of his leadership style in Lagos. Now we have him in Nigeria, he's the one heading the head of affairs. And with the current situation in the country, we've seen him reeling out policies that are seriously affecting the masses, which the masses over some months now, or for some months now, I've been reacting. Now, the issue of tax has been raised. Is this not another problem that is gradually surfacing in the administration of Bola Ahmed Tinubu? We all know that taxation is very, very important in every country. You can't survive without, taxation. Now, the question is, where are the taxes we've been paying? What have they used the money for? Now that you are taxing Nigerians again, you are telling us to brace up for that. How do you think Nigeria would have confidence in this administration in terms of paying taxes, when in previous years nothing has been shown for these taxes they've been paying?
Thank you for having me, Mr. Michael. That's a complex, and I think it's a multifaceted question. First and foremost, let me start from from that question of everybody's scared of Nigeria being governed as Lagos was governed. To every system, to every society, there's always the upside and the downside, right? And I think the upside of Lagos State overrides the downside. I think I was there yesterday when we saw a trailer of immigrants. Shall I call it illegal immigrants? Because I am sure we would have some Cameroonians, we'll have some Nigerians, we might even have some Burkinabe, or they call them, in that trailer. I think they were up to 200. They were all what? Coming into Lagos State. Because there's one thing they understand. As far as they step their leg in Lagos State, prosperity will become the order of the day. Lagos State is the baking of capitalism in Nigeria. All right? And for every capitalist, if you find yourself in Lagos State, you would make it. And Nigeria as a nation is operating a mixed kind of economy. We mix both capitalism and socialism. All right? However, for us to, accelerate our growth, we need to do more of capitalism. It's as simple as that. How do I mean? We need to work with the major capitalists, the major rich guys, to go into investment so that they can invest more. If we go after those rich guys, if you don't give them tax reliefs, if you don't give them tax vacations and all that, to encourage them to invest more, are we going to solely be reliant on foreign investors? Yesterday I spoke something on another platform. I told them that GSK was able to run away because we have some pharmacies like SKG. SKG is a local manufacturer. We have some Indian firms, who have been able to come and outcompete GSK. GSK is owned by the British, and by all standards, GSK, their products are very expensive because they believe they are giving you a premium product. However, over the years, we have seen how local industries, our local manufacturers have been able to replicate same products and giving us the same efficacy. So when I know that this local medicine will give me the same, these local drugs will give me the same result just as GSK. GSK Panadol cost maybe 5,000. Why the local one costs about 2,500? Why would I not go for the local one? Now, those are the major reasons why they left. Based on foreign exchange is secondary. Let me tell you a lie. As of 2 to 3 years ago, GSK stopped the production of Ribena. Maybe you are never aware. They were the producers of Ribena. They stopped production of Ribena in Nigeria. Why? Because local companies, we have local companies who are now producing something that is a perfect substitution for Ribena, which is much as good as Ribena. It tastes better than Ribena. So now let me even give you a very common phenomenon. 4 years ago, could you recall that Big Cola? 4 years ago, Big Cola almost chased Coca-Cola out of Nigeria.
Of the market.
But because Coca-Cola had the deep pockets, you know what Coca-Cola did? They now brought, and then because they were very innovative, they brought so many. That was when they brought the issue of share a Coke with this, share a Coke with that, and they also brought the issue of pet Coke and all that. Big Cola was everywhere. People, major people stopped drinking Coca-Cola at that time. Are you with me? So GSK left this country because they were out-competed and the likes. Now, going back to Nigeria, we need to encourage our local. We need to encourage our local capitalists. Okay, we need to